Hey guys, welcome back to The Occasional Angler. We do tips, trips and advice for all you anglers out there who are born to fish but forced to work. Okay, so this weekend was the first weekend that we were actually allowed to go fishing under the new sort of regulations and on the lockdown. I did go fishing this weekend and I tried my hardest to catch you guys a fish. I went down to a local commercial fishery and I tried to catch one of the elusive perch in there. Did Saturday morning and Sunday morning. I managed to foul hook a carp in the tail, and I had one little follow from the world's smallest perch, so it was a massive fail for me. Anyway, so I'm going to do another video. I'm going to do a video about what's actually in my fishing box. I wanted to show you guys this because I've been trying to refine the way I do my light lure fishing, and what I've started to do is I've started to try and refine down to a small little tackle box like this. Just goes in here like that, as so. I've been trying to refine it down so when I go out fishing I can quickly change up like I would when I'm fly fishing, rather than carting around some great big tackle box. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what's in the box. Hey guys, so before I show you what's in my tackle box, I just wanted to show you a feather link, which is basically a system which I've been using to attach my lures when I go out fishing. And it's a quick change system, which means when you're going along and situations change, you can swap out your lures quickly. So this is a feather link. So here we have it. Essentially, it's a little clip like this, and all you have to do is swap that out, and hey presto, you can swap to any lure which you want. It's a really neat little system. There we go, off and then back on. Okay guys, before I show you my lures as well, I just want you to see this stuff. So when I show you my lures, they're going to look like they're covered in this kind of white creamy stuff. So I'm trying out this stuff. It is it's Nitro Booster and it's made by Illex, and it's basically a shrimp scent, if you like. It absolutely stinks. Don't wear it around any other people. Don't have it around any other people because it really honks. It's terribly smelly, but hopefully the fish like it. Anyway, if you're wondering what the white stuff is on the lures in the box, it's this stuff. Okay guys, so I'm going to run through some of the lures which I've got in my box. Right, first one's up. We got the ZMan Grubs. So I've got a couple of different sizes. This is the pearl white one. I've got a sort of watermelon colour as well, and a sort of greeny colour as well. I think that's a motor oil colour. Again, they're all fished on little sort of 2 ounce jig heads. This one's a weedless jig head, just in case. Really, you can't go wrong. If there's perch in the water and you pull one of these past them, they've got an amazing little tail. So the body's great, it sort of provides a really good strike point, but that tail just sort of like ripples through the water. It's so inviting. Any perch is really gonna go to town on those, and they do. I found them to be excellent lures for perch, so definitely have a little look at those. Next ones up are Keitech, and these are the Keitech easyshaker worms. I've got the big sight worm one here. This is a sight white colour. I've got a more subtle sort of see-through colour here, which is a slightly smaller size. And again a sort of a different colour again. I've got them all on little cherubuska chub heads, so they give them loads of movement in the water. I've just caught so many perch and pike on these. Everything really loves them, so really worth a go. Those are some of the best little worms out there. Definitely give those a bash. You can see some of my videos where I'll show you a couple of videos now where I caught fish with those. Some really nice perch. Next one up, this is an illex chubby. Now, I haven't used this a huge amount back over here. I've used this over in France, strangely, and I caught loads of little black bass on these, and they couldn't get enough of them. It's got an incredibly small or tight wobble on it, and it dives only a sort of a really shallow, maybe sort of like 15 centimeters or 20 centimeters, so it's a sort of just subsurface lure, but I'm thinking in the summertime that this will be really good for chub, just waking it across the surface. As I said, like, it's just got this really tight body roll, and it's so small that any sort of predatory fish out there will go for it. It's also kind of got this, I don't know how you class it, but it's kind of got a gold finish, but then it's kind of got a sort of slightly rainbow effect as it goes through, so it catches the light really nicely. Next up, my all-time favourite, it's the MEPS Thunderbug in white. This is the smallest one they do, the 00, and it's probably about, I don't know, it probably weighs about 1.5 grams, something like that. The great thing about these is they're really visual, so they also chuck out loads of vibration in the water. They don't go down, they don't drop through the water column too much, so you can just slowly push them along over the top of the weeds, and they will, yeah, they just attract everything. Perch, chub, not so much with pike, thank God, but this size is really good, and well, pretty much all the sizes are pretty small anyway. I had loads of success over the summertime with these. Next one up. Okay, so this is a little work of art, this thing. This is a westin Ricky the Roach, and it's about a 2 centimetre one. The Ricky the Roach has got a very tight little tail wobble, which is brilliant. It has got a body roll as well, but it tracks a little bit straighter. But that little tail really goes to town, and the coloration on it and just the look of it, the attention to detail is amazing. I caught a lot of perch, yes. This pike seemed to quite like this one, but bigger perch. And I don't think I've had any chub on this, but I bet you if I got this in front of a chub, I reckon it would have a go at it. So yeah, really nice little lure, always good, and that's on a little 5 gram jig head. Right, this one is new to my collection. This is a Savage Gear Real Bleak, and they do look really good, and I've rigged it up weedlessly, so I'll skim pinch it there, and I've put a little sort of 2.5 gram cheb weight. It's a tungsten cheb weight there. This, I actually got this one from Andy and Lever, or Lever, their channel. Go and check those guys out. They're really good channel. Really learnt loads of stuff from them, and they seem like really nice guys. But yeah, they talked about this little Real Bleak, so I thought, yeah, okay, give it a go. And it does look great, and you can just sort of let it drop down, bring it back up, and let it drop down again, and it looks so real that yeah, you can't go wrong, I don't think. So hopefully this will catch some fish this season. And finally, my go-to soft plastic is the Fish Arrow Flash J soft plastic. This is like a little minnow. it's just incredibly lifelike. It's got a little bit of foil on the inside of it, so as it turns it flashes up, it catches the light. You might even just see it there, and you can see it in clear water, it just sort of like flashes. All of the I've just had so much success with these. They're really, really good, and I can't say enough good things about them. Perch, love them. Chub, love them. In the bigger sizes, pike, absolutely love them. Really my go-to soft plastic, and I mean this one's like a 2-inch one, but they can go all the way up to 6 inches. 6-inch one's excellent for pike. But this sort of size, a 2-inch job's really, really good for perch. So I hope that's helped you guys out if you're looking for little soft plastics and little lures. What I've found is that putting it into this sort of smaller box, which I can just put into my jacket pocket, means that I'm not lugging around loads and loads of lures, but I've got a good selection there. So if I go into some deeper water, I can sort of like go on something heavier. What I'm doing is I'm pre-rigging all of mine with sort of different weights accordingly. So I might go all the way up to 5 grams if I'm going into a deeper pool or faster running water, and then I've got ones which go down to 1 ounce. And a variety of sizes and actions, and hopefully with all of that, that means that I'm covered off and I'll find something which the fish can go for. It was something which I used to do when I used to fly fish. I always have a little fly box and you're swapping them out, testing different things. Haven't been doing it as much with lure fishing, and this season I'm really keen to do that, so hopefully it's going to pay dividends. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please press that like and subscribe button and press the bell as well, and that will give you notifications if and when I put up a new video. I put videos up once a week. If you did like it, please like and subscribe, and until next time, best of luck with your own fishing adventures.